बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम. May I have your attention please? Thank you very much for coming. अपने चेहरे पे मुस्कुराहट रखनी है, ठीक है. अगर कोई मुंह का जाविया बदले तो मुंह नीचे कर लेना, मुझे नहीं देखना, ठीक है. खास तौर पे अगर यॉर्निंग है तो वो मुझे नहीं देखना. ये ना समझे कि मास्क पहना हुआ है, मास्क की सिलवटें खुलती हैं, पता चल जाता है, ठीक है. तो अगर कोई ऐसी फीलिंग हो रही है ना तो मुंह नीचे रखना है, क्योंकि मैं आप लोगों से एनर्जी लूंगा एंड देन आई विल गिव इट बैक टू यू, ठीक है. So we are going to take a start with listening and the class will finish by 10 p.m. Keep that in mind. You're going to go on a long journey, right? When you sit on the aircraft, they say we will reach Karachi in 1 hour 40 minutes. So it's going to be something like that, right? पहले ख़त्म होगी क्लास तो आपकी किस्मत, वरना 10 बजे हमें यहाँ से हमें भी निकाल देंगे. Okay? It's just like wedding halls, so don't worry. Yeah? 10 से ऊपर नहीं जाती क्लास. Okay, now we are going to start with IELTS listening module, and today very carefully I have selected a very difficult test for you. Happy about it? Yeah, अगर यहाँ पे आसान टेस्ट हो, like you know over here we do weight lifting. मैं आपको 2 किलो का एक वेट देता हूँ, आप very comfortable, very happy, मसला ही कोई नहीं. वहाँ जाते हैं तो 30 किलो का वेट मिलता है. So then you say ये क्या हो गया? Okay, so I have selected a very difficult test. What they are doing, actually every Saturday they conduct IELTS test, and luckily I received many messages all over the world कि test में क्या आया, the question type and all that. Last Saturday I received some messages after the test and they gave multiple choice questions. Like there were many multiple choice questions, and even before that they gave multiple choice questions in part 1. Right? So now I have selected a test for you which is full of multiple choice questions. Okay, ऐसी की तैसी. Let's see that, huh? Exactly. So you have to be with me. I mean, initially section 1, you will be just like this, huh? Very happy, yeah? I find the answer. Then section 2, थोड़ा सा नीचे होंगे. Section 3 और नीचे होंगे, right? और section 4 पे फिर वापस आ जाएंगे. Section 4 पे मेज के नीचे नहीं जाना, ठीक है? Section 4 पे you will come back because section 1 and section 4 they are not very difficult. Only the thing is section 2 and section 3. So don't worry. I am very well prepared. I will show you the logic, the reasoning of every question. आंखें बंद करके नहीं कहूँगा इसका आंसर A है. आप पूछें सर A क्यों है? बस A है तो A है ना. Okay, not like that. Okay, क्योंकि आगे A ही दिया हुआ है आंसर, right? So, anyways, let's just take a start. Listening part 1. Now remember, in actual exam when they start IELTS, they will say Cambridge IELTS by the University of Cambridge ESOL examination. You don't have to listen to it. You just start reading the questions, and I would say like you've got around 20 to 30 seconds. So try to take an overview of all the test. Like you say, okay, one word only. All right, multiple choice. Map. Okay, you read on, okay, again multiple choice, and then you say one word only. So just like this, you can do that, okay? And the spirit should be fighting spirit. Right? Not the other spirit. अच्छा देखते हैं क्या होता है. Not देखते हैं क्या होता है, हम दिखाएंगे कि क्या होता है. Something like that. Okay? So fighting spirit should be there till the end. It's not that like initially one type of questions came and then you are disturbed and the whole test is spoiled. No. Till the end, and don't judge yourselves and don't copy others. Let me just tell you, I'll not name the students. In last mock test, 2 students were cheating. Right? And we just saw them. और वो जिसकी चीटिंग कर रहा था उसके भी आंसर गलत थे, तो दोनों के ही आंसर गलत हुए. ओके, वेरी इजी. सो इन IELTS एग्जाम नेवर इवन थिंक ऑफ चीटिंग एनीवन. You don't know. Like, you know, some people they take IELTS test like, where are you going for IELTS test? They think it's a messy interview. Coats, ties, and you will see one candidate like that. England चल रही है. Something like that. So IELTS test, always wear the attire in which you are comfortable. If you are comfortable in slippers, go on, no problem. They will not say, okay, sleeper पहने आधा बैंड कम हो गया, ठीक है. शॉर्ट्स नहीं पहन के जाना, but otherwise it's all fine, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, so just relax and don't look here and there. और बेचारा जिसकी नकल की, अच्छा मैंने 6 आंसर उसके लिखे, दोनों के 6 तो पक्के गलत हुए और बाकी उन्होंने लिखे ही नहीं थे. Okay, so कम से कम नकल के लिए अगर किसी को बिठाना है तो अकल वाले को बिठाएं, not like that. Okay. Part 1 is going to start and they're going to say you have some time to look at questions 1 to 7. Now when they give you some time to look at questions 1 to 7, you will have to take a look at the questions and I tell you how to read the questions. The first thing is you will only read 7 points where there are the questions. Okay, you will not read everything. It's not that they say, okay, you have some time to read questions 1 to 7 and you say, event, jazz band, cost, example, tickets available for 15 pounds, venue, the dash school, notice and all that, notes actually, right? Don't do it like this. Just you can underline 15 pound and then venue, the dash school. So it can be the smart school, the city school. I mean, it's going to be the name of the school. Now, after this, you will come to notes, right? And then next is duck races, 1 pound per duck, and then you will come to question number 3. So 1, 2, 3, then 4, and after 4 they've given some notes, then 5, 6, and then 7. You understand? Now, whenever you're solving completion type of questions, they are going to do 2 things. Number 1, they will use rewording. Okay. Number 2, they are actually going to confuse you. That is what I call trap. So I tell you how to identify the trap, right, and how to avoid that trap. So question number 1, the dash school, it's the name of the school, and in the table you can see event is jazz band, cost is already mentioned, venue we are going to see, and the venue is a school. It can be the name of the school, right? Let's see what that is. Yes, I want to play this audio first. In actual exam, they will play audio like this, I tell you.
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only.
All these instructions, this audio is of 47 seconds, right? 47 seconds means you got plenty of time to go to section 4, or I would not say section 4, section 3, where there are multiple choice questions. You always have less time for that. So this time you're going to spend over there, and when in the audio they say section 1, then come back. Is that clear? Yeah, you need to work very, very smartly. Now, question number 1, please.
You will hear a woman telephoning for information about a festival.
Okay.
Good morning.
One more thing. In the beginning of each section, when they start the audio, they will give you the introduction of that audio. You will hear a woman telephoning about a festival. Now, what you have to do, you have to visualize a woman telephoning about a festival. If you visualize means imagine. If you imagine what you listen, you will be able to pay more attention. You will be able to understand the audio better. So that is why whenever they start, now for example, I'm starting it again.
You will hear a woman telephoning for information about a festival.
Okay, now you understand women telephoning about a festival, so I'm all set for that, right? So before every audio, they will tell you this very thing.
Good morning, Stretton Festival box office. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. My family and I are on holiday in the area, and we've seen some posters about the festival this week. Could you tell me about some of the events, please?
Of course.
First of all, are there still tickets available for the jazz band on Saturday?
There are, but only £15. The £12 seats have all been sold.
OK, and the venue is the school, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. The secondary school. Make sure you don't go to the primary school by mistake.
Secondary school, and make sure you don't go to primary school by mistake. Now first you write secondary school, then primary school. Okay, just don't listen for the word. You should understand, right? Secondary school. How do you spell secondary? C-O-N-D. Secondary. That's right. Very good. Okay, that's confusing me also. Okay. All right. Good job. Is this all clear? Yes. So primary school was a trap. We call it trap. Okay. Good. Let's go on. Question number 2. Notes also appearing. Then the name Caroline Hart plays the dash. Now Caroline Hart plays the dash. Jazz band. Jazz is musical band. Okay, so actually Caroline Hart, she plays something. It's going to be a musical instrument. Now again there will be a trap. If they say, I think she plays guitar. No, in fact she plays violin or anything like that. Just listen, they will talk about a couple of musical instruments, but whatever she plays will be the answer. All clear? पीछे तक आवाज आ रही है? तस्वीर भी आ रही है? Very good, excellent. आपको भी समझ आ रहा है ना? Good, good. That's right. So question number 2, please.
And there's an additional performer who isn't mentioned on the posters. Carolyn Hart is going to play with the band.
Oh, I think I've heard her on the radio. Doesn't she play the oboe or flutes or something?
Yes, the flute. She usually plays with symphony orchestras, and apparently this is her...
All right. Flute. And first she said oboe. Oboe is a musical instrument, big baja type thing, okay? So flute is going to be the right answer. How do you spell that? U-T-E. Very good. I'm going to play this part again.
And there's an additional performer who isn't mentioned on the posters. Carolyn Hart is going to play with the band.
Oh, I think I've heard her on the radio. Doesn't she play the oboe or flutes or something?
Yes, the flute. She usually plays...
Okay, so doesn't she play oboe or flute or something? Yes, the flute. So the answer is flute. And if you write the flute, wrong answer. Why? Because it is one word only. Very good. It's written there, one word and or a number. So word plus number, only word. Let's go on. That's good. So next question number 3. Duck races, £1 per duck, start behind the dash. Now the duck race will start behind something. It is going to be place behind the stadium, behind the bar, behind the restaurant, behind the cafe, and for behind they are going to use the word back or backside or any other word that gives the meaning of behind. So whatever they say after behind, that is going to be your answer. And if they say it is not going to start, or if they say it will end at, now ending point is not your answer. Your answer is starting point. And for start they might use the word begin. Okay, so rewording, and this is, you should understand, I call it IELTS language. IELTS language, the language they speak and the language they write in the questions. Okay, let's take a start.
Then the next thing I want to ask about is the duck races. I saw a poster beside a river. What are they exactly?
Well, you buy a yellow plastic duck, or as many as you like. They're £1 each. And you write your name on each one. There'll be several races, depending on the number of ducks taking part. And John Stevens, a champion swimmer who lives locally, is going to start the races. All the ducks will be launched into the river at the back of the cinema. Then they'll float along the river for 500 metres, as far as the railway bridge.
At the back of the... Very good. See that now, for behind they use the word back, at the back of the cinema. And by the way, the is already written and it's one word only, so you will write cinema. Cinema, okay, not Salma or not even Salma. Yes, cinema, C-I-N-I. Very good, fantastic. Let's go on. Question number 4, prize. Now what's the prize? Tickets for dash. Yeah, maybe ticket for something. Now they are offering concerts, duck races, flower show. So it can be ticket for flower show, ticket for concert, ticket for something. So tickets for dash. Now prize is, you can win tickets for the concert or anything like that. Let's go on.
And are there any prizes?
Yes. The first duck in each race to arrive at the finishing line wins its owner free tickets for the concert on the last night of the festival.
Free tickets of the concert. Exactly. So concert, K-O-N. Very good. This is just to activate your brain and all that. Whenever something wrong touches you, you react. Okay, so that I need that reaction. Kaun si? Pakka? Alright. रिक्वेस्ट आई है कि ये गाना दोबारा चला दें. So I'm going to do it. Question 4.
And are there any prizes?
Yes. The first duck in each race to arrive at the finishing line wins its owner free tickets for the concert.
Wins its honor free tickets to the concert. Now for wins its honor free tickets to the concert. So prize is tickets for. Free tickets to the concert. To the concert means tickets for concert. So concert is the right answer. Okay, let's go on. After that, ducks can be bought in the dash. Now in the dash means place where you can buy. Are you imagining all these things? A river and you put plastic ducks and the ducks will go on with the flow, and if your duck is right front of all the other ducks and your name is written, aapki batak jeet gayi. Yeah, it's just like, and these ducks are not real, plastic one. Yeah, plastic ki batak, okay? Yeah, the one you press and say quack quack like that. Alright, उन बतखों से मैं बचपन में अपने बच्चे डरा के सुलाता होता था. Yeah, they were really scared. People sound and the children are scared. Alright. Yeah, I did it several times. My son Mustain it was so real. बतख से इतना डरता था, बतख को चलाया, बच्चा साथ ही सो गया. That was good one. Okay, so now we see ducks can be bought in the dash. Now there is a very good trap with this question. Let's see what you do. So in the means location where you can buy the ducks, right? Let's see.
You said you can buy a duck. I'm sure my children will both want one.
They're on sale at a stall in the market. You can't miss it. It's got an enormous sign showing a couple of ducks.
Okay, I'll go there this afternoon. I remember walking past there yesterday.
Yes, and there's a word stall. There is a stall in the market. Now, if you write stall, you cannot say ducks can be bought in the stall. It can be at the stall. So, preposition will help you find the right answer. Okay, so the answer is market. Very good. All right, let's go on. Question number 6. Now, it's about flower show. Imagine flowers, gobi ka phool, band gobi. Yeah? Free. And venue is dash hall. It's going to be the name of the hall, right? Yeah. Let's see.
Now, could you tell me something about the flower show, please?
Well, admission is free and the show is being held in Bythwaite Hall.
Sorry, how do you spell that?
Bythwaite. Bythwaite.
Waita? All right, let's listen to it again.
Now, could you tell me something about the flower show, please?
Well, admission is free and the show is being held in Bythwaite Hall.
Sorry, how do you spell that?
Bythwaite. Bythwaite.
No, it's, let me check that. Yeah, that's confusing. I think E. Yeah. Waite. Exactly. Right? Waite. So I'm going to play it again, please.
Now, could you tell me something about the flower show, please?
Well, admission is free and the show is being held in Bythwaite Hall.
Sorry, how do you spell that?
Bythwaite.
T-E.
Bythwaite.
Yeah. E. Cambridge जाना पड़ना है फिर. It's saying E. At the end they've also given E. Okay? Alright, let's go on. He said, sir, that is zyadti hai na, okay? Something like that. Huh? Yeah, I tell you, just last week one student contacted me. He said, sir, I took my IELTS test in reading. There were no answers for question number 23 and 24. I said, how are you so sure? He said, I'm damn sure. They were only talking about interior and there wasn't any information about exterior. So questions 23, 24, there were no answers in the passage. And I said, okay, I'm always interested in these type of things. He said, okay, email IDP and they will tell you. He emailed IDP and then they sent him a long mail. We rechecked the test and tests are standard and this and that and all that, and they said there are the answers. So if anything wrong, that is on your end, right? आपको नहीं आंसर मिल रहा तो ये नहीं है कि आंसर है ही नहीं है, ठीक है? Yeah, so be careful. All right, let's go on. Questions 8 to 10. Oh, 7 is left. 7 is left. Just a second. Just a second. Prizes presented at 5 p.m. by a well-known. Underline well-known. For well-known, they will use the word famous. Popular. Well done. Exactly. Famous, popular. Whatever they speak after famous, after popular, that will be the answer. Prizes presented at 5 p.m. by a well-known politician. Yeah, no, well-known is not appropriate word for politician. It should be defamed politician. Yeah, badnamizm or something like that. Anyways, not all the politicians are bad. Yeah, some are very bad also. Okay, this is the new one. So, yeah. Question number 7.
Is it easy to find? I'm not very familiar with the town yet.
Oh, you won't have any problem. It's right in the centre of Stretton. It's the only old building in the town, so it's easy to recognise.
I know it. I presume it's open all day.
Yes, but if you'd like to see the prizes being awarded for the best flowers, you'll need to be there at 5 o'clock. The prizes are being given by a famous actor, Kevin Shapless. He lives nearby and gets involved in a lot of community.
Alright, Kevin Shapler is the answer. Okay, answer is actor. And please don't yell the answers जब तक ऑडियो खत्म ना हो, जब तक मैं पूछूं ना तब तक आंसर नहीं बताना, ठीक है? ये चल